I'm flabbergasted. Rude. So rude. Hello my doves. Today's video is going to be all about BYS cosmetics and some other Australian drugstore products. I'm going to be doing a full face if you want to see how I go from this to this. Yes. I suggest you keep watching.
From the top, drop that, yeah, feel the funk, y'all, yeah, and lay back in the cut. What's up, what's up?
Okay guys, so this is gonna be so fun. I have some things. So before we start, if you're new here, my name is Olympia and I do videos here on YouTube about beauty and makeup, available in Australia for deeper skin tones. And if you're new and you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to, subscribe down below. Okay, so BYS were kind enough to send me some products. So this is not a sponsored video, and it was all the BYS stuff was sent to me via like PR. And the rest is drugstore, but it's not BYS. Lots of affordable things happening in this video. Let's hop to it. We're gonna start with the brows. I haven't done anything to my face. I haven't even moisturized. Wait, let me moisturize. So this is the BYS brows. This is the Precision Brow Definer. This retails for $5.95 and it's available at Kmart and other BYS retailers. And it's described to be a brow wax, pencil and powder in one with a retractable liner feature. So it's supposed to do everything. We'll also say that BYS is a brand that every Australian girl just has used at some point in their lives. Let's have a play. It's not bad. It's definitely on the drier spectrum of things in terms of like compared to my other brow products. It's definitely drier. Like it doesn't feel as glidey as say Fenty's, but it's definitely the best brow product I've used from the drugstore in a very long time. I don't generally find good brow products that are affordable. That's interesting. I can only see 3 shades. I could be mistaken. Well, okay then, BYS. I like that. I think it's a very, very natural brow. It's not in your face. It's very, we put together sis and we're ready to go. But we're not here to cause no drama. That's what this brow tells me. Alright, let me do the other side. I will be using my Sonia G Sky Eye Set brushes, even though this is a drugstore video. The reason is I want to see the full potential of these eyeshadows. So here we have the Ibiza palette, retails for $19.95, so 20 Australian bucks. Ooh, let's swatch some shades. This eyeshadow palette, I must say, reminds me of Jaclyn Hill's like volume 2 with Morphe. Doesn't it remind you of that? So here's some mattes. Well, that one wasn't a matte. That first one is actually a shimmer. Not a shimmer, is a satin shade. Okay, so it swatches really, really well. At least the metallics do. A bit more of like a crumbly I don't know, some of them feel crumbly, some of them feel wet, but we are gonna do a bit of a creative eye look. So there are 28 shadows in here. A fun pink and purple party to make any makeup look pop, featuring 28 stunning wearable mix of matte and shimmer eyeshadows. The long wearing pigmented formula is true to color, easy to blend, and builds effortlessly. Well, we shall see if it is easy to blend, builds effortlessly, and is true to color. We shall see. And I really want to test out this yellow. So this is the Sonia G Mini Booster. Picks up fairly well. I wouldn't say that this is quite true to color. Alright, so I'm just packing the color on first, and then I'll worry about blending it out in a little bit. So we're gonna go with this orange shade here. Alright, just going with the jumbo blender, just soften the edges here. I just feel like it's a little bit harsh, just a little bit harsh. Alright, so the same brush, we're gonna go into this purple here. Can we see how pigmented that is? Like, that's impressive. Alright, let's see how these shimmers do, because I mean the matte formula in my opinion is what's going to tell you how good an eyeshadow palette is. Like if they have a solid matte formula, then it's like, okay, you can sit with us. But when the matte formula is poo-poo caca, the shimmers don't really matter to me, because I need a matte to set up the look, if that makes sense. So what do we want to do? We want to do, well actually, first of all, let's clean up those edges. I'm going to go back into that deepest purple shade and just tap it on the edge here, just to blend that cut crease in. I'm going to go into that gold shade that we swatched earlier. Not overly impressed with it dry, so this is actually water, just because you can use water, you don't need to use setting spray. Oh, that's better. Okay, now we have the Sport Fix liquid eyeliner pen in the shade Black, and I'm hoping this is what's gonna bring the drama to this look. I could leave it without a liner, but I really want to see what this is like. There's the tip. It's quite thick actually. So this liner retails for $7.95 AUD. Wow, that was really, really easy. Look at that. I'm so surprised. And it's really black and matte. Wow, I really like that. Like, I really like that. And they look even? Yeah, they're even. They are very even. I'm flabbergasted. Okay, next from BYS. This is the Boost Lash Curl Brush Mascara in the shade Blackest Black. Oh, that was, whoa, what the? Okay, I was not ready for that. It just goes up and down. So the bristles get longer and shorter intermittently to make that kind of wavy pattern. But I've never seen a brush head look quite like that. We will come back to this for when I do my lower lash line. I want to see what it do. I will say I can feel it, the hairs like gripping onto the wand, like really easily. Like it feels like it just surrounds the hair and it separates the lashes really well. Wow. Okay, I'm so impressed right now. This is going so stinking well, like so well. Okay, so liner is on, lashes are on, liner fixed up, and this is my new favorite liner. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, the point on this is so precise. I was able to be able to draw a line right in here without the shadow like bleeding onto the actual tip. That, honest to God, never happens. I'm so surprised. Like, I'm so pleasantly surprised. It's kind of ridiculous. Wow. All right, let's move on to complexion. So, I think that was the last of my, no, I still have some lips. Okay, so a lot of the complexion stuff is going to be like other brands. I have, for foundation, this is the Maybelline New York Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Lightweight Protective Makeup SPF 40 Broad Spectrum Anti-Pollution in the shade Cafe au Latte 348. That's this one here. I'm a bit skeptical about the shade, like the color. It looks a little, I wouldn't say light. I think the undertones aren't going to be quite right. Online it does say that this is for olive undertones, so, but it doesn't have any of the golden that I need. So we'll see. This was a deeper shade that was available. Tomo. I need to go in with a primer. Let me quickly prime. So it comes in a squeezy tube. I'm gonna squeeze some in the back of my hand. I feel like I need a buff. I feel like the Tati didn't really work very well with this foundation. It's not as smooth. Tarte. All right, next is concealer. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible More Than Concealer. Shade is Honey 338. There it is. Massive doe foot, like massive. Let's try that to begin with. Going in with my Sephora Pro Flawless Airbrush number 56. Alright. Not much of a highlighting effect. I really like it. It's definitely, it's cute. It's very cute. Okay, no, I really like that. I'm really liking everything so far, guys, except for me the foundation. The foundation I'm still not too sure about. Wait, is this for all over or just under eye? So this is the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder. This is the shade Darkest Olive. This is part of their Fresh and Flawless range. Definitely too light for my whole face. I'm going to use this to set my under eye. Alright, this is the Morphe E48. Okay. It's definitely brightening. So, yeah, it's set. Okay. Sorry, Darkest Olive. A long-lasting mattifying pressed powder used in place of foundation or as a finishing powder. Yeah, it's definitely giving me coverage. I've been saying that a lot today. Alright, let me set the rest of my face now with trusty Laura. I don't know what to think of my face right now, but we're going to go into bronzer. Where is she? Oh, sorry. This one isn't new to me, unfortunately, unlike everything else. So this is the Milani pressed powder in the shade Earth Glow number 5. You guys would have seen me use this a number of times. So I'm just going to quickly bronze up the face. Alright, we're almost done with the face. We're going to go into highlighter. This is the J.Cat Beauty Luxe Pro Powder in the shade Pearl Luminizer. So this looks straight up white. I'm not even going to front. Tapping off my brush a lot. It disappears. What do we think? I don't know if I like that. I feel like it needs a bit of warmth to it. I think it's still a bit too cool. And it doesn't give me a grey cast or anything. I am going to put some on my inner corner though and on my brow bone. Yes, we're going to do that in a sec. Let's just get some blush out. This is the Rimmel London Micro Fine Powder Maxi Blush in the shade. What shade is this? I don't know what shade this is. I don't know what shade this is. Okay, so this is the Maxi Blush by Rimmel London. This is the shade 003 Wild Card. Ooh, that's nice. I really like that. That's a winner. That is winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, now let's finish off this eye look and then we can do lips at the end. We're so close. Alright, first let me try J.Cat Pearl Luminizer. Wow, okay. That's a little bit intense. Well, that was a big fat yes. Alright, so we're gonna put a bit of yellow just in here. So we're gonna go into that yellow shade. And it's a little bit different, but it's gonna bring the purple tones on the lid a bit more into it. So this one here. Okay, we're gonna move on to the lips. I think we have some dupes, like I'm not even kidding. So this is the BYS Glass Glow Lip Gloss. They've sent me 3 shades. So this one is Crystal Glass. Then we've got Rose Colored Glasses. And the final one is Glass Half Full. So these look remarkably similar to Fenty Beauty's what are these called? This is Diamond Milk Gloss Bombs. Is it just me? Is it just me? Or they're remarkably similar? I'm gonna do some swatches. So the top one is Fenty Beauty. And the one below that is the BYS one. We have some dupes. Stop it. These are direct dupes. So the top one, this one is Fenty Beauty. This one is BYS. Rude. So rude. What? So this one is Glass Half Full. I'm not sure which one this one's supposed to be for. Maybe Fenty Glow. Oh yeah, that's supposed to be Fenty Glows. Don't know if you can see the last one over there. Alright, so the first one is Fenty Glow. The second one is this one here next to it. Is the Glass Slipper? No, sorry, Glass Half Full, which is this one. So these, my friends, these are all dupes for each other. BYS have come through. I'm so impressed by them right now. Honestly, I'm so impressed by them. Okay, I'm gonna use this how I would normally use a gloss bomb. And what I normally do first is I line my lips. So going with a GP, this is Black Opal. I go in with a matte color. So I'm actually gonna go Vertigo by Sports Girl. It's my favorite. And it is a soft matte shade. And then I'm gonna choose, so I'm gonna go with the Fussy dupe, which is Rose Colored Glasses. Smells beautiful. And it just makes everything like plump and just like juicy. Yes, a little bit of spice on that. All right, guys, well, you've made it this far. We've basically made it to the end. Let's quickly do a wrap up, final thoughts, all that jazz. And yeah, we'll do that right now. Okay, guys. Let me just zoom y'all in a little bit more. All right, guys. So let's discuss some things. I'm so happy right now. I'm so surprised. Okay, let's start off with the first item we used, and that was the brow product. Where is it? Where is she? Okay, so the brow liner, excellent. Excellent. It wasn't too creamy, it wasn't too dry, or maybe a tiny bit dry, but honestly, I prefer a drier formula. My Fenty Beauty, I've been using that to use it up because it's just too wet for my liking. I feel like it glides over the course of the day. I much prefer something like this. And for the price, it really can't be beat. This is definitely going into my top drawer. So that's a definite keep, like, for sure. Okay, then we went into eyeshadow. BYS, your Ibiza palette is stinking cute. Okay, so the claims were that it was supposed to be easily blendable, true to color. I think that's something else, but easily blendable. Definitely easy to blend. I did not have any problems. This eye look was so like, it was so easy. It was just enjoyable. It was such a fun palette to use. I think that they curated the shades beautifully. I love the look that I created with this palette. Like, I don't even want to take my face off. Like, I love everything about it. Now, true to color, there was only one shade that I felt was a little bit not quite living up to what it looks like in the pan, and that was the yellow. The yellow is actually comes off on my complexion anyway, more mustardy as opposed to like bright. But I think it works better with the color story of this palette for it to look a bit more like mustardy orange as opposed to straight up yellow, just because it works better with the oranges and the browns and the pinks that are going on in this palette. This palette is literally like my dream color story. Y'all know I love my pinks and purples. It's got oranges in there that I can throw into my crease. The shimmer shades are absolutely divine. I did find that the shimmers were a little bit, I won't say they were hard to work with. They're a little bit stiff, so I would suggest you use it with water. And once it's wet, it just glides on the lid like beautifully. Like, it's honestly so good. Honestly, it was so much fun to use. The mattes just blended. I could pack on, blend it out. I didn't have any problems. The mascara, it's a win. A win. The mascara was a win. I do like it for my lower lash line more so than my actual like lashes. It's a curling, it's supposed to be a curling as opposed to a volumizing. I prefer volumizing because my lashes are already quite curly. So with the bottom lash use, I think this, I'm gonna get some use out of it for sure. Then the item I feel like that stole the show, like for real. Or maybe there's another item that stole the show too, but this one stole the show in my opinion, and that is the liquid eyeliner, the Sport Fix liquid eyeliner in the shade Blackest Black. You guys, I've never done a wing so stinking easy with a pen liner until I use this one. It beats Fenty in my opinion. It beats Pat McGrath Labs in my opinion, in terms of, oh my god, I can't talk, I'm getting so excited. It's so good that I'm going to be reaching for this more so than any of my other liners. Like, that's how I'm like literally going to take out the Fenty and I'm going to take out my Pat McGrath Labs, and it's going back into the drawer because this was so unbelievably easy to use. It was ridiculous. And the fact that I could draw over a metallic shade and not get a whole bunch of metallic eyeshadow on the tip. Like, the tip is just pristine. I don't know. And I thought it was going to be so fat, but no. The point is so good that I can get a hella precise kick there, or tail, whatever you want to call it. I love this thing. Like, I'm so surprised. I'm always on the lookout for a really good liner. I generally do use a brush and a pot, just because I want that control and that fine point that I can't get with any other liquid liner that I've used other than this one. So yeah, very impressed. And then I think that's the lip glosses. So the lip glosses are all Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb dupes. Sorry, my phone is off the chain. I'm sorry, I put that on silent. Yeah, so these are all dupes. Where's the last one? Oh, there it is. So I'm wearing currently rose colored glasses. Is that what I'm wearing? Yeah, I'm wearing rose colored glasses at the moment, on top of my matte lipstick. But dupes. So y'all, if you're wondering whether that Fenty Boss Glow is gonna, what's it called? Oh my god, am I okay? Yeah, Gloss Bomb is going to be for you, and you don't want to spend the moolah, go and check out BYS's, because I'm telling you, it is the exact same. Like, it is, you saw it. you saw the evidence put in front of you, Your Honor. Like, you saw it. So I'm just saying. Yes, check it out. Did I tell you guys how much this even cost? I don't think I even told y'all. That is terrible. Let me find it. So one of these retails for $7.95. Dang. That's a really good price. That's a very, very, very good price. So there's that. And in terms of the rest of my face, so other items that I use, the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder. That was pretty good. I can see myself using it on my under eye. It didn't go dry or cakey. But it's such a lightweight powder that I can see myself taking this with me and using it to touch it up. I thought this shade was going to be like hella light, but no, it worked out really, really, really well in my opinion. It helped to brighten the center of my face, to like highlight it as well. So I'm not hating on it for sure. So yeah, that's definitely a keeper. And the foundation. The shade is not my shade. It's definitely not my shade. I've been taking photos and my face looks like a different color to the rest of my body. It's the undertones. The undertones aren't quite right. I don't know. I think I might try mixing this with my Fenty 430, which is quite golden, and seeing what I get with that. It is full coverage, so I'm going to try it with like the hydrating one, and see how I go to get some more use out of it, but it's definitely not my shade. So there's that. Is that everything? Oh, last thing. The J.Cat Beauty Luxe Pro Powder Pearl Luminizer, which I have kind of just dusted everywhere as like a natural type of like highlight. I have it on my inner corners and I really like it for that. It's a lot of powder though for inner corner. I don't know, I'm gonna experiment with it some more, use it again before I can really give a definitive like yes or no. I do like it. I just feel like there might be something in the market that's better than this. I think Makeup Revolution has something that's similar, but like in a bait formula that I did order that does the kind of similar thing, like a skin finish type thing. So I'm gonna check that out. I'm looking for that kind of glowy skin more these days than matte. I don't know, but I mean, it was fun. I probably will end up giving this away, to be honest, because I can't see myself getting through this just to use as an inner corner highlight. As beautiful and as bright as it is, we need to be realistic here. Alright guys, so those are all the products I reviewed for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I think we found some amazing gems. Like, I am so, like, my faith in the drugstore has been restored. The only other time I ever feel like that is when I use designer brands. But BYS, they came through. Like, they really did do that. Like, they did such an amazing job. If that's what their matte and shimmer formula is like now, I'm actually quite intrigued to try out some of their other eyeshadow palettes. I enjoyed everything bar the foundation because it's just not my shade. I like the finish and all that jazz, but it's just not my shade. Anyway guys, this video, I hope it wasn't too long. I feel like it's gonna be a long one. My bad, yo. Alright guys, I love you all. Make sure you've subscribed before you go, and I will see you, my doves, on my next video. Bye.